What it do? Kripple Krew. EDC with DBD. Disabled but deadly. Back with another Tactical Tuesday. I hope y'all are having a killer week so far. I'm having a great week. I'm going to start off in the top of the chat. The top of what is in my chat, that is. I know people popped in yesterday, but it's only showing me as of a little while ago. I know Mick MF and Ranger was the first person it showed me in the chat. My brother Mud, member of Kripple Krew Inc., what's going on? Steve L., member of Kripple Krew Inc., you're in the Vert chat. So are you Jim Miller, member of Kripple Krew Inc.? Good morning. He says he's eating lunch. What's up? What's up? So, Tuesdays are always verticals, but right now it's not letting me show the verticals. I can't show the links properly on verticals, and so I did a thing and decided to try the Mars multi-aspect ratio one more time. So in the pinned comment of the vertical chat, there is a link to the horizontal if folks prefer to go over there, where you will be able to see the links better as we go throughout this live. Okay, back to the what's ups. We got my boy Baz Beast. What's up, Boz? Checking in from the Netherlands. I appreciate you, homie. My brother Tristan. Projectiles are sharp. How it go today? How's it going? Chris Effin Lopez, my man. What is up? Lone Star Dow Boy. Carry of the day is a Cold Steel Tanto Light and a Civivi Mini Asticus. You know he's going to have a Cold Steel on him when you're over there in Turkey. William Arbasso, what it do? Member Kripple Krew Inc. Great Southern Treadkill, my man. What is up? Switch to the regular. Yay. I figured a lot of people would prefer the regular, but Tuesday does bring new people to the Kripple Krew and folks that have become, embedded members of the Kripple Krew through the Tuesday Vertical Lives. So at least for the moment, until they get the link sharing stuff fixed on the Verts, which you can tell they still don't have everything fixed because names are still screwed up in live streams. So until they get the link sharing fixed, I was thinking about doing this for Tuesdays. I don't know yet, but I just want everybody to know that the horizontal chat is open and live. Mick MF and Ranger, member Kripple Krew Inc. I did see you in earlier. I also saw that you should have a certain hat by now. Do you have it? Thank you, William Harbaugh. So you can absolutely double tap the screen on the vertical and stab the live on the horizontal. Since YouTube counts it as two different live streams, it does help if you make sure you stab the one before you bounce to the other. Gnarly effing Charlie. What's going on, homie? Good to see you. William Hornboss has got the military too, the drop bear too, the cricket CRKT minimalist buoy, neck knife, Artfeld Pro, and a handcuff key. Yay. Never a bad idea to have one of them as part of your carry. Also, to have either a pair of pants or a belt that has a hidden spot for a handcuff key. My pants have one. But if your pants don't have a spot for handcuff key, a lot of belts do. Dylan Mallory Designs. Man, I am so stoked for Hydro. That thing is looking sexy. Do you mind if I share it with the chat? I can pop up your Instagram and share it with the chat. Also, you're in the vertical, which is completely fine. But if you want to be chill in the horizontal, be able to see the whole screen and the bulk of the chat, that link to the horizontal chat is in the pinned comment, Dylan. Got the Wii Equivoc yesterday, and 10 minutes later, won an SRK on Blade HQ. That's dope. That's awesome, homie. How do you like the Equivoc? Jim Miller in the chat, and it's a good thing. Hell yeah. Gnarly Charlie's in the vert chat. Gnarly Charlie kicking in vertical style. Boom. We do have a box that came in yesterday. Well, that really makes me wish that I had ordered one of these. We will talk about this. But I'm going to show you what I'm rocking in me. What's it got in its pockets? Well, in my pockets, I'm rocking that. Whoop, that was my bad. That Sever 7 designed Krew Usurper prototype. I'm making sure that the vert can see it too. Ooh. By the way, folks, I'm going to turn off that ticker, but I have not updated the pricing yet. So the Black Friday / Cyber Monday pricing on the Kripple Krew store, including the free shipping over $50, is still live until the end of this live stream. After that time, I am going to have to turn the prices to the normal pricing, what everything's going to be at, and free shipping will be at $100. So that initial launch pricing is still available, but only until after the end of this live stream. And the link for the Kripple Krew Gear Corner is pinned in both chats. So my pockets, before I continue the chat, I had our Sever 7 homie design Krew Usurper prototype. I asked him, this was his first proto, and it's the first one he got in hand and sent it to me right away, which still blows my mind. He's still waiting to get the other two so he can carry one. I asked him, I'm like, is it okay if I carry this like out of the house and like a knife? I 100% understand if you say no. And I told him, I was like, I will get my review recorded and get this right back to you. And he said, no, carry it. Hold on to it for a while. And, take my time with it. I truly, truly appreciate Sever for that. I can't imagine how hard it was to get his baby in hand and then immediately the next day shoot it off to me. But I am very appreciative that he did. So, and I'm really liking carrying the Usurper. Also in the pockets, Titanium Tuesday, I'm rocking the Wii Tyro again. The one with the custom Fred the Lug Anno job. This Snacks design, rocking the Super Lock is one that I have just been having a ton of fun with. I like carrying it. You guys know that the Shark Lock is my favorite lock, but I like the Super Lock a fair amount for obvious reasons. If I had to pick one, yeah, I'm going to say Shark Lock. But I like the Snacks design Super Lock damn near as much. And this comes in the same size as a shark cub. So really good EDC size. I can get a good full 4-finger purchase on it. And just easy to carry in the 5th pocket. A killer knife, the Wee Tyro. Shout out Fred the Lug. I hope you're having a killer time in Japan, my friend. And then I'm still rocking the Mulsect 808S, the Sustain. This, whoops, that's me. This is truly an easy front flipper. That was my finger spazzing and not actually hitting it. It's one of the easiest front flippers I've ever felt. Even better than the Orbit because of the way it's guaranteed to catch you. And I don't have to use the whole flipper. I can touch. They even jimped this small portion all the way around so that I can just barely touch that. Man, this thing is so ready to go. I just touch the tip a little and he gets all excited and pops out. The 808 Sustain. Oh, listen to that thwack. Running on those with those internal stop pins in the racetrack. The milled Ultim is phenomenal. Titanium pocket clip and backspacer plus S35VN for less than $100. You guys, I don't have a single thumb stud knife in the collection besides this one. This is the only knife with a single stud that I have, period, because it's not something I'm into. But if you're going to do it right. And I actually, I wouldn't, I know this sounds like a shill, but I wouldn't change it on this knife. And you guys know how much I love to reverse flick. But this knife doesn't need it. If you're going to do a single thumb stud, do it right. And it makes this thing have a more aggressive feel. You've got to try it before you can understand. I would not have thought, and I'm not shilling, I would not have thought that I would be okay with the single thumb stud. When I popped it out, I immediately was like, I like everything about this knife but that. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get over it. But I love the 808 Sustain. And I really want to check out an 808D, the Decay. If you don't like the single thumb stud, you can get thumb hole in the other 2 versions that are S90V. But this one, you're getting S35VN, titanium backspacer with hidden lanyard spot, titanium pocket clip, T8 hardware all around, milled high quality Ultim for $90 after code. That's a stupid deal. All right, I'm going to go back to the chat because I've been, I got to catch up. I was showing my carry and thanking the homie for sending that in. So let me get caught up, folks. Let me get back into this, and then we will show that knife. Dylan, absolutely. Oh, I said hydro. My bad. Hadros. We will definitely show that in just one moment. Robin Dallin, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? What's good, homie? I'll catch up, but right now you're showing in the Vert chat. If you want to see the horizontal chat, the link is pinned. Saturday, I ordered myself an 808 Decay tie. Hell yes, Baz. That's awesome. I hope you used somebody's code and saved yourself some money on it. You guys know I like it when you use mine, but I don't care as long as you use someone's, because that helps everybody. Kelly, my sis, what's going on? Good to see you. One Moon, what's good, homie? Usurper really is a great name. One, it's a very, I told him, to me, when I flick this out, it feels like a, next gen stealth fighter is what this feels like to me. Like, it is absolutely 100% ready to get tactical any time of the day. But it also, it just looks so good, gents carry, that this thing can fly under the radar until it needs to strike. And it just feels like a tactical or a stealth fighter to me. And the Usurper would be a great name for a fighter anyway. But the fact that we/Savivi sniped the name from him right at the last second, right when the name was going to drop, the name Noctis, the name got usurped. I like it. It fits it so well. So I think that's a fantastic name. Stephen Parks, member of Kripple Krew Inc. My man. Good to see you. Oh, Dylan Mallory trying to get One Moon's help to get that OnlyFans going. No, I'm sure it's probably like a shirt design or something, or artwork, but I'm just messing with y'all. Dude, it's a killer Molsect. Wi-Fi works by cutting out too much. All right. Well, I hope you have a killer day, my man. I am no one. I'm trying not to get into Ultim. Tristan wasn't an Ultim guy until he is now. Until he got his first piece. His was the EMP Nimble. But I'm telling you, this is a good one to get into. You guys know that I know my Ultim. That's why Molsect has been sending me their Ultim versions as they've been making them. This was their second Ultim knife after the Orbit version 2. And they made sure that I had, when they sent me a V2, so that I could see that they made all of the improvements we talked about. They sent me their Ultim version so that I could judge their Ultim. They knew that, and he wanted me to be critical with him. And I told him, you guys are doing well on the Ultim. Very, very well. I like it. Like, very well, especially at the price point. But this one, man, they really nailed it. They have, let's get that, see if we can't get that milling to show. Oh, you know what? We're missing a couple of lights. This might help a little. Get that milling to show up there. Like, the chamfered edges are milled. This is milled all through the dip. Every surface on this Ultim is milled. And then I love how they've jimped the Ultim, the steel liners, and the backspacer, and it all feels like one. And then down here, they've done the same thing again with the Ultim and the steel liners, and it just provides extra purchase, extra grip. The big jimping looks good, but it's also functional enough to lock me in. And I gotta grab a piece of paper right quick, because the edge on this S35VN is laser sharp. Molsect always does a good edge, but this is for $90 after code DBD. This is a very late entry, But this absolutely has turned what was going to be my top 5 budget knives of the year into a top 6. And this has a chance of landing that number 1 spot. We shall see when all 6 are compared. But it was going to be a top 5. It's now a top 6. This is that good. And for $90, that's a stupid price. So fair for what you're getting. Yay, PM2, a bug out hat and sprinkles, yo. It was a design choice to be stealthy, to be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. And because almost nobody does it anymore. And seriously, our tastes run very similar, Mick. And when I opened this, I honestly thought that was going to be a deal breaker for me. I thought I was going to hate it. And I tell you guys what I do and don't like. It doesn't need it. It doesn't need it. My favorite way to open this is with that front flipper. It's one that's worth trying for sure. I didn't think I would be a fan. Still catching up. You got the Flightanium Arcade and Attack Knife Auto something. Hell yeah. There you go. Horizontal for the win. Hell yeah, folks, if you are in. Okay, perfect. That's all I care about, homie. I've said it before. I'm going to say it one more time. And this isn't BS. I don't care if you use my code or somebody else's. But when you make a knife purchase using somebody's code, or if there isn't a code available, like say Blade HQ, using somebody's link helps all of us. The code absolutely saves you money, but it also shows these companies that working with knife content creators is in their best interest. We are their best advertising. I don't care if it's me. I'm not the best one out there. Use whoever's you want to use, but use a code. D. Letterman. What's going on, Dwayne F. and Letterman? Good to see you. $90 after code DBD for S35VN Ultim titanium pocket clip, titanium backspacer. The lanyard spot is so well done because it looks cool. And if you don't like a lanyard, you don't need it. But the knife is small enough that you can rock a lanyard on it without it being egregious. This is Devo Pony Stout size, or Shark Cub size, or Snex Wee Tyro size. Almost the exact same length as the Wee Tyro, slightly shorter than the Wee Tyro, maybe. They're both right there with the Devo Pony Stout and the Demco Shark Cub. So think that size. The finger choil works great. And you are getting some good quality materials for $90. That's why it's crashing my best budget bangers of 2025. Kane Miranda, member Kripple Krew. What it do? What it do? No, I have not ever had a county comp watch yet. Gareth, my brother from a South African mother. What's going on, homie? What's going on? So proud of my little girl, my little homegirl, Teo. Love you, sweetheart. You're kicking ass and taking names, and I like it. I bet it's probably taken forever to catch back up, get back into the swing of things, you know, get back on everything you were missing. Yep. We're trying the Mars thing one more time. All the cool people are hanging out in the horizontal stream, but the vert stream is open to welcome new folks to the Kripple Krew and let them see what we do. Still going. Hey, yo, Just Urban EDC. This is, whoop, that was my bad. This is the Wii Tyro. 20 CV and titanium. I know, big surprise, right? Wii knives, 20 CV and titanium. Which some of those materials are just fine. I just mean they do a lot of that. But he really condensed the super lock on this knife. It doesn't lose any of that super lock bank vault lockup or that slick super lock action. Like it actually feels slicker than a Vision FG with that short throw super lock. With the way that the ergos are on this, you know, back here behind this, I'm about a 3.5 finger grip. But up here, where it's nice, flat, comfortable, I am so easily 4 fingers, locked in and comfortable. But it's also a perfect size for a utility controlled style cut or a pinch grip. It easily fits. Well, of course, anything for me fits in my 5th pocket because I wear 511 tacticals and my 5th pocket is a magazine pocket. But it's an easy carry for me in my 5th pocket. I really love the way they did the hardware. Just 2 offset screws that are the same screws on both sides. Now on this side you get the pocket clip screw that is reversible. You can reverse that pocket clip, but again, we're offset 1 screw at each at either corner there, and just that's it for your hardware. And on this side, the show side, they match, which I think looks great. But if you flip the pocket over here, then this side would match. So either way, it's going to look great. This one began life as an all black with black hardware. And Fred the Lug did the anno job. And I think he did a killer anno. I didn't know how I would like this knife because of its size. I thought it was going to be too small for me. But I was wrong. I like the Wii Tyro quite a bit. This is mine now. I like this knife quite a bit, and I have found myself carrying it a fair amount. I have a shark lock on me quite a bit, but this has been in the shark lock place for the last week or so. Actually, no, I guess we're going on 2 weeks because I just really enjoy it. You've got a lanyard spot back there if you want it, but you don't have to. It's the one thing that I would change is I wish that this opening hole, whoop, that was me. That was my bad. Was bigger, but with a reverse flick, it's really easy. And it's not hard with the thumb. I was just messing up under camera. When you know about it, it's not hard at all to use. I'm just saying if I could find an improvement, that's where I would make an improvement. But I mean, like, seriously easy and so fidgety. Carries great. Impressive. It has been. I don't know if it still is. I did a short. If you look on my YouTube, I did a short just the other day that included this, and there was a link to the Wii Tyro for only $202.50. Like, that's quite a big discount. Just over $200. I don't know if the price has gone up since Cyber Monday is over, but you can check my shorts. It was just the last couple of days for one that had the Wii Tyro. Back to the chat, and I do want to say what's up to everybody who watches these on repeat. I love you guys. Ultima's dope. I want some Ultima on my TRM. Yay, yay, yay. Yeah, they did a phenomenal job on the milling. Thinking about getting it, can say if I had the double suds, man, give it a shot. You know what? If you don't like it, I'll trade you something for it. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. If you don't like it, I will trade you something for it and use it as a giveaway and keep one and give one away. If you just don't like it because of that single stud, then I'll find something, we'll swap. I'll get it out of your hands, get you something you like. That's how much I think you're gonna like it, brother. My pockets today, as I showed, were the Wii Tyro, the 808S, our homeboy Severs, Katuo Usurper, and then on the belt, in her spot, is Lagatha, my Aries EDC Spike. You know my girl's always on me. Rocking that AEBL core wrapped in the beautiful burlap micarta with her brass pins. She is the prettiest shield maiden who ever was. My most carried, most used knife, period. Hands down, without a doubt. What's in your pockets? Listening, just doing some inside gardening. My San Martinez, yes, it's the Wii Tyro. Wii Tyro, homie. If you can still get it at the $202.50 price that I had linked in one of this weekend's shorts, it is such a good deal. Snex did a phenomenal job really shrinking down the super lock, but keeping every bit of the fidgetability and the strength, and it feels so good. You guys, like I said, I'm a Shark Lock fanboy, and this Wii Super Lock by Snex, it is the bee's knees. I don't even want him to be taking care of us more, you know, or like, I'm not even complaining about the level. Some companies are never going to need to worry about working with us, and I get it. Some companies work with us really well. Some companies work with, a few YouTubers or only the larger accounts, and I understand that too. I just want them to know, I just want them to be reminded when people purchase knives that as a group, as a whole, I don't mean me, but knife tubers are their best. That's their best advertising. Yeah, the weed tire killer knife. Killer knife. Yes, that would be dope. That would be really cool. And I will say that Ramet on my last Ramet review, they went on and they did do a $20 super chat on that review, which I had zero expectations. It shocked me, and I really appreciated. Yeah, that is a good looking watch. Awesome. Yeah, she is such a little badass. I'm so proud of her. What's up, my man Bryce? Growing up to be such an awesome young man as well. Jesse, my brother from the wet side. Remember Kripple Krew Inc? What it do, Josh? 304, what it do? Boom, boom. Don't forget to double tap the live before before you pop out of it to the horizontal. YouTube counts it as two different live streams. So it doesn't hurt when you like both streams. It definitely helps me. Yeah, we can finally get started. Brown Sugar, my sister, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? What it do? What he? Yeah, I ain't working here no more. What's in your pockets, Brown Sugar? Yeah, you're like, man, it's Tuesday. People should be here. Yeah, yeah. These nuts, homie. Robert Willoughby, what's going on? Be Shady, member of Kripple Krew Inc. Popping in the vert side, probably going to bounce to the horizontal. We'll see, though. He may be working and lurking, and it don't matter. Don't matter. Yeah, I would love to get one as well. This is my first Wii knife and the first one that I will be reviewing. I have a couple of Wii OEM'd knives, but nothing Wii branded ever. This is my first. And I will say this makes me want a Vision R now to get the other Wii SNEX Super Lock. I like the Super Lock a lot. Plus, I really like SNEX and what he's doing. He's just trying to innovate on the lock world. He is not a copy of the Shark Lock at all. He was trying to make something fun and fidgety and safe and strong. And then he left it open source so that anybody can use it as long as they credit him. No royalties, no paying him to use the Super Lock. You can design your own knife and put the Super Lock in it and credit SNEX. And I think that's dope. That is to do that, to put that kind of time and effort into making your own lock and not wanting to hoard it so that you get all the money, or if people want to use it, they got to license it and you're going to get paid no matter what, because it's not easy to come up with a new lock and to do one this well, but to let others copy his homework is, to me, one of the coolest moves he could have ever done. Jason Beecher, member of Kripple Krew Inc. over in that vert side. What it do? What it do? They can't see you in the vert side. Giving the green babies their vitamins. My man, my work is getting in the way of the YouTube streams. Hey, tell the boss we're busy, Steve. All right, I'm going to share those pockets, Blue. Absolutely. Don't forget to check out our brother Bluminati, one of the OG members of Kripple Krew Inc. Don't forget to check out the dojo. He's got some of the dopest merch. I got to get me a Bluminati hat on the way when I get paid next. And Bluminati is such an amazing member of this community. Big shout out to everything you do for us, everything you have done to help me. I thank you. Love you, brother. Appreciate you so much. Scrolling, catching up. I'm behind on the chat because I've been talking a lot. Oh, no. Oh, I'm excited. I'm going to get to Instagram in just a second. Yeah, that's the coolest thing he could have done, right? Take a walk on the vert side. Do. All right. Let's take a look at some pockets on the gram. Let's see. Our man William Hornbossel, sent us a video. If you're on the vert side, you're not going to be able to see this too well. Oh, that's him winning. Hell yeah. Awesome. New knife day carry. Oh, wait, did he send pockets also? Yes, he did. There's that wee equivoc. Ooh. This is one of the few wees that I really did want to check out. Like, I'm not Wee's designs for the not all of them, like this Tyro is the shit, but their designs have kind of bored me for the last year and a half. But that equivoc looks so good. New knife day carry. Oh, 3 more BPs. Another FUK. I don't know what this is called, but I think this is my favorite of his models. You've got and I like this one more than your other one because your other one is a blue. But this sheep's foot with that slight poonage that's hard to see with the topo. Oh, I don't know what this model is, but I love it. And then we got a naked one. Look at the way that he's drilled those holes. That's really sick. BP Customs, I'm gonna have to get hands on. I have to. Our brother Bluminati. We've got the concept Leviathan. This is such a fun knife that I reviewed this and love it. We've got the concept Thunderhead, one of Casey's best of all time. We've got the Boston Croc, which last week you could get these for like $40 last week. There was a couple of them going for like $39. No, maybe it was $59. And I don't know, but they were stupid cheap last week. And then we've got the Talon XL, also known as the Raptor, and this warning. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I like it, but I don't know what it is. Plus the demonic forest hank. I like it. I think that's the hank of the month. I think. I like it. I can't remember this is Jake B? No. Who is this? I don't remember. Here is the Hadros from H2O. Okay, so I called it the Hydro. He called it the Hadros a minute ago. Now this is H2O or Hadros. I don't know which it is. I'm gonna go with H2O because that's what it says right there. But I love that long, sleek, slightly modified Warney design. Little bit of swing at the end. I like that little bit of swing. Look at that. I like the long blade hole. The bolster lock. Phenomenal design. It's almost like a Ripley's elegant uncle who's in the mafia. That's what I'm going to go with. It's like if the Donnie B. Ripley had an uncle who's been in the mafia for decades. I like it. Sleek, but it looks aggressive, ready to work. Such a good design. Only 200. Only 200. 3.5-inch 20 CV blade, 4.25 inches. So you are 7.75 inches, roughly. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. A bad monkey. Or Southern Grind. Yeah, it's a Southern Grind bad monkey, I think. It might not be the bad monkey, but that is a knife that I have wanted to check out. For show, for show. And then an event. Ooh. Man, speaking of the Vanguard Breaker, you got 2 Southern Grinds coming. I like this micarta. Looks like snakeskin. I guess the USA Vanguard Breaker is no bueno. Is this today? Yes. Mañana Steel Kaimano. Oh, I love this. We've got the nip slip. This is one of my only 2 Grail slip joints. Is this one right here and the ABW Slippy. Those are the only 2 slip joints on my Grail list. And then he said, this is the Parker Cutlery Tonto. We got the Viper Raid, of course, loaded up. And then he got his Rocktool SK05 VG. Did they include an upgrade blade at all, homie? Like they said they would? I just got upgrade blades for it yesterday. So now the larger one has upgrade blades that we'll be talking about soon. Rocktool is doing some things. Steve L. with the Baba Yaga and the Tyrant. I like it. Nice carry. Concept, man, they've been killing it. Concept and KB Kubi been killing it. Yo, Laser Ghost Knives, aka Bless Knives, aka Donnie B, aka Donzo the Clown. Whatever you want to call him, hood morning, hood afternoon, it's hood to see you, homie. 2 spider monkeys. Okay, not bad monkeys, spider monkeys. Some similar design language. Likes to see the blades showing. Yeah, like I'm not saying there's any, and I meant nothing negative by it. I'm not saying anybody copying anybody. I was just saying I could see a little similarity and like, I like it. I like it. And you know, our eyes also, when we see a design, we try to picture other things that it reminds us of. Oh, H2O is the Hadros version 2. My bad. I'm up to date now. Or up to speed, I should say. I'm all caught the F up. We're about to open this box in a second. Edgy. Okay. Edgy American Thug. I like it, my brother. I like it. That's the LUK rocking the perp scales. Ooh, okay. So I like the LUK the best. But I do want to check out an FUK since that's his flagship. And obviously one that you might enjoy a little bit. Okay, awesome, awesome. Yeah, your hat sold. I said, yeah, I saw yesterday that it was delivered. So that means some other folks should be getting some stuff today. Today. You ever start doing folders? I'm always down to talk making. Ooh, that would be fun. KO Knives. What it do? Valerie will use them carny hands. Yes, and carnies. Carnies? Yes. Why carnies? Small hands. No plans for any more OEMs, honestly. Gonna be doing just licensed designs for a while, homie. Don't forget, folks, you can send your carry to my Instagram if you want to share it with the crew. Yeah. Yeah, your hat is in the box. Your hat is in the box. Dude, there's people today that might get their hat or their t-shirt and hoodie. They might actually get to their mailbox before you do and wear it first. Man, you could be the very first one to rock Kripple Crew gear right now. Just saying. Let me get a fresh piece of gum, and then we're going to open this boss seed case that has just been sitting here for an hour. Okay, Mason, what's going on? So, I'm not the biggest fan of naked, but I don't mind it if it's a neck knife or a boot knife. But even a neck knife, I would prefer to have some type of wrap or even a small scale. Just something. I do have a couple of naked knives, but they're neck knives. I don't like a naked pixie for an EDC size, personally. Heading into the making aspect. What do you mean? Kelly made that skull? Yes, no, you ordered hat number 1. I'm just trying to mess with you. See if you go pick your mailbox lock, since somebody might beat you to wearing it. I'll show that skull again in the blue picture, and then looks like we got a couple more pictures to share. I hear you. And I know this is a tough time of year. I know you guys already support me. And I completely understand it if you can't get gear right now. But I appreciate everybody who is purchasing Kripple Crew or Disabled but Deadly gear. I like this. There's that skull he's talking about. Plus Blue's amazing carry one more again. And we got One Moon. Drop in that Microtech titanium amphibian and the axial with the nice ice pick /all/shiv. Jesse, that's one of the Instagram pictures that I can't share. I can only see it on my phone. If you share it directly through Instagram, I believe that's if you take it with Instagram, I think you have to take it separately and then share it to me. Squad Shot, what it do, my man? Good to see you. You are in the vert stream. If you want to be in the horizontal stream, just click the pinned link. That's where all the cool kids are hanging out. The vert stream is so that folks that we get new members of the Kripple Crew. Aries EDC driving and listening. Good to see you, brother. If he don't tag you, it's because he doesn't want to crash, not because he doesn't love you. Updating your caps. But that's when I'm definitely getting me one of the caps when you have offset the logo. That's just something that I think looks cool on them. No word, you can stay. Anybody can stay. You can stay in the horizontal if you want. I'm just letting you know that The vert is, or the, I mean, you can stay in the vert. I'm just letting you know the horizontal is an option. Bastide 3rd anniversary coin. Fidget, use, enjoy, fun. Bastide 2022 to 2025. It's kind of weird that they've got it like that, but they've got the horse head like this. Like, I don't like the angle of the strike. But the coin itself looks really cool. All right, we'll take a look at that in just 1 second. Yay, yay. Has your pocket clip come in yet, homie? I can't wait to get it. I need an 80/20. Here's a certificate of authenticity. Only 250 of these made, and this one has serial number 111. That is cool. That's an awesome serial number. This is not mine. This is part of the Lefty EDC pass around. Shout out to Lefty. Shout out to Casey. Those guys make it so that smaller channels can really check out a lot of dope stuff. My channel wouldn't have nearly as many videos without those guys. So big shout out and thank you for everything you guys do for us. Oh, this is the titanium raccoon with the Vanker lock. We've got that front flipper. We've got the oversized dual-sided studs that work phenomenally well. Plus, you can whip it open with that Vanker lock. Rock solid lockup. I love how much of the tang of the blade goes deep, deep, deep into these scales, all the way to this deep stop pin. We have so much contact, and then you've got the lock tab that pops into this spot of the tang right under this stop pin. I mean, this is vault-like. We've got this. I like the decorative way they did the jimping out here, and it works great. It's like a bigger, more comfortable drop bear. I know the raccoon's been around for a while, but this blade shape, it reminds me of an OG drop bear. But that sound is great. Ooh, reach around approved, even though I threw it at myself. Luckily, I did not catch it by the blade, but it is reach around approved. The milling is great. The pocket clip looks really nice, even if it's not deep carry. I haven't put this in and out of my pocket yet. This just came in, so I'm observing it right now, really mainly for the first time with you guys. I just took a quick look at it to make sure it was here when I opened the box. I like the way they've accented the colors with that titanium filler plate. This little extra design on the back spacer. Oh, but that action. That's what really feels best about this knife. Is that Vanker lock action. It's just money. The ergos, especially in this choke up, feels so good. And even choked up, I have no worries that I'm going to like slip up on that blade or anything because of this texturing. But back here, I can still get a full 4-finger grip, get some reach, and have that texture to lock me in. Comfortable in a beef jerky Avenger. Ooh, really good in a Defender grip. I dig it. I dig it. Now you're on the cool side. But look, this, let's see. Spider Monkeys in 14C and the Spider Monkey. You said Spider Monkey 2 times, homie. I don't own a Vanker lock yet. Gabe Harlan, what's up? Make the pivot into more than a pivot. The only knife with a pivot button lock that I personally own is the Cardington by Defcon, our homie Bladed Ginger's design. Gabe, you're in the vert side. There is a horizontal side if you want to hang out with the chat. The link is pinned. But this is the only one that I own. This one is done very frigging well. I've had this knife for getting close to a year, I think. I had it well before it launched. I know that. And I have had 0 issues with this knife since I've had it. I do love the leverage lock on this one. I like the detent feel a little better on the Defcon. I would say if you're choosing between the two, because the two were about the same money, I would get the Cardington. But this is done well. Again, I have no ownership experience with the Vanker lock. I have only had a couple in through pass around, so it's not like I could do full reviews. I didn't take them apart, and I haven't put them through any like work. So I get people's hesitation, but I can say my experience with the Cardington, if I was going to recommend any, and I have also handled some of Ramet's. I'm trying to think of. I've handled the Truffles by Aurora Knife and Tool. I've handled. Trying to think of who else I've handled that has it. I can't remember if the Golden Design Works caliber had that or if it was a button up here that actuated the frame lock. I can't remember. But out of all the pivot buttons that I have handled, the one that I would recommend and actually trust is the Defcon Cardington. Our boy Bladed Ginger designed the knife very frigging well. And then Defcon, well, truly DreamTech, because DreamTech is the actual OEM. They own the patent to this leverage lock. And DreamTech is the OEM on this knife. And they did such a phenomenal job. That detent, listen to that. It sucks in. And then, like, you can see it takes effort to break. So it works phenomenal with any. Oh, that was my finger, myself getting in the way of the flipper tab. any method of deployment. If it breaks that detent, it's flying open. And then truly insane lockup. We have internal stop pins. Everything is milled into the titanium. If you want one pivot lock in your collection, the one that I can recommend and think that you will have the best experience with is our Homeboys Cardington. It is. I was going to say the same thing. It's the list has grown rather long. It's the group is definitely bigger than it was ever intended to be, I believe. Mississippi Democracy. You've had some issues with it. Mainly, you don't have one. I like it. Plan on dropping a design in the next year. Want my money spent well when I send out a few for review. You know, if you're sending them out for review, I would love to be on the list. I get it if you're only sending it to larger content creators. I completely understand when knife companies or folks make that decision. You're trying to get the most bang for your buck, and I'm not Neves or MC or Melissa, but I'd love to check one out. Even I no worries if I got to send it on or send it back. I would just love to review one and help spread the word. Yes, that's so. My number one complaint about this knife. I only have two, but my number one is the billboarding. I mean, we've got the serial number and stuff all back here, the model number and serial number. Then we got Plated Ginger's logo, huge. Then we got a big ass DEF CON logo. And I mean, at least M390 is tiny and on the flipper tab. My only other complaint or my only other piece of, I don't want to say, I don't mean complaint. The only other item that I noted in my review that I think should be done better on a version 2 is the sharpening choil. Luckily, with the way that this knife is designed, you can easily extend this a little once, because this is only going to take a couple of sharpenings before it'll widen up back here. But you can extend this easily so that you never have that issue, and it will not affect the action of the knife at all. So, you know, in a version 2, I said my items that I thought could be improved were that sharpening choil, which isn't horrible, it's just not great, and all the billboarding. The billboarding is too much for me, but I love the knife enough that I don't care. I guess it's for folks like Microtech. You know, you like it enough, you don't care about the billboarding. Yeah, you do have anchor locks. I know that, Kristen. Caliber is a button. Okay, I couldn't remember. I thought so. That's why I was so hesitant on the caliber. But again, truffles, ramettes, the Vanker lock, this leverage lock. This is the best one. And you support our homie Bladed Ginger when you pick one of these up. I don't have a DEF CON affiliate link. I'm not trying to make any money off of you guys at all. But this is in my top 3 competition for overall best knife of 2025, best production knife of 2025. This is in my top 3. That video will be out soon. This is in the top 3. I can't tell you if it wins or not, but it has been in that top 3 spot since I got it months and months ago. He designed it so well, Mississippi. He has that continuous curve that is, just comfortable in your hand. I can grip it way back here because it's a good full-size knife. I can grip it way back here with a full purchase and have a lot of reach coming up behind the splipper tab. I'm so locked in. I can use it as like a trigger pull. It's not a finger trail, but I can trigger pull it. I do think that eventually the splipper tab is coming off. This is going to get neutered and it will not affect the action. Again, we're running on internal stop pins. So he'd made it so you can modify that and it will not affect the knife. The flipper tab works amazing. I'm not getting rid of it because it doesn't work. But this knife works so great with that opening hole that it doesn't need the flipper tab. And you guys know me. I'm all about flipper delete the world and cover it in Ultim. So this will get neutered. And when it gets neutered, the choil will be extended slightly. And then there will be a finger choil also for choke up. But even without it, even if you love flippers and you just leave it, the flipper is perfect. At least if you're going to have a rear flipper, it's got to work perfectly every time, no matter how I catch it, how much pressure I apply. As soon as it breaks that detent, it better fly open. And it does every friggin' time. Clint Crosby, what's going on? Yeah. This thing is so solid. This feels very good, very solid, vault-like lockup, especially with so much of this back here inside, in between the scales, giving you all that side-to-side stability. But something about the DEF CON or the Cardington's leverage lock just feels better. And the detent is definitely more solid. The Raccoon's detent is fine. I'm not saying it's a bad detent. It's pretty good. But the detent on the Cardington is great. Not pretty good. Great. Let's see, catching up. Is the Riot pivot lock that blows? Broke it second. Oh man, you broke yours multiple times. See, the Riot, those PLs are knives that I have not checked out yet. I've wanted to check out that PL series with the pivot locks, but I have not checked one of the Riot ones out yet. Riot's one of those companies that you would expect would get it right before they put it out, but maybe they tried to jump on the bandwagon too quickly. Kneel to the Mac on that lunch break. Remember Kripple Krew wink? What it do, homie? If you just chilling and lurking, you on the vert side right now, you can chill there and kick it. But if you want to chat with the crew, most folks are hanging out on the horizontal side, my man. And that link is pinned in the vert. chat. Hey, no worries. Good. Hey, welcome. By the way, welcome to the Kripple Crew. I haven't seen you here before, Mississippi Democracy. Glad to have you here. What's in the pockets? Have a killer day, my brother. Much love, Aries. You know, Lagatha representing every day. Reserving 8. Reserving 8 of what, homie? Reserving 8. I need to know. I need to know what you mean. I need to know what you mean. I'm glad I'm not. Wait, I'm not one of what? I'm not one. I don't remember what I said. But you got. Yeah, true. True. Yeah, I do it for free. You know, except or I don't know if I don't know if I guess I can't quite say for free. I do a lot of them for free because of the pass around. But, you know, a lot of them, I guess you can't say free because they give me a knife. But I don't get paid for my reviews. I'm going to tell the crew, I have been offered in the last several weeks. Now that the channel is growing, I have been offered several sponsored placements to review certain products, and they would pay me a fee. Which, of course, if I ever did that, you would know right in the beginning of a video that it was sponsored. But I haven't taken any of those yet. For one, I would obviously have to have full editorial control because I'm going to tell the truth. You guys are going to know. If I don't like it, you're going to know. But I just, it doesn't feel right yet. You know, I'm sure at some point, I'm not saying this is never going to happen. I'm sure at some point, or maybe I shouldn't even say I'm sure. Maybe at some point, this channel is at a spot where companies that I know and respect are attempting to pay for a sponsored video. So I'm not going to say it'll never happen, but if it ever does, you'll know that the video is sponsored. But right now, my reputation of telling you guys the truth, whether I like a knife or not, is too important to me. The fact that you guys trust that. A lot of you trust that enough to make knife purchases based off of things that I have said. And I never want you guys to think that I'm shilling for a knife or saying that I like it just to make money. So I've never taken a paid review yet. But I do accept free knives. The bottle burner is actually awesome. Yeah, it is a lot of billboarding. That's my biggest thing that I dislike about. That's, you know, the biggest thing. Henry F and G, what it do, my man? What it do? Finally got the horizontal. We got our first snow this weekend. There's only a little tiny bit of it. Critique. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Thank you, critique. There's only a little bit still left on like the grass and stuff because we didn't get a lot, but I'm not a fan. I hate snow. I hate snow with a passion. It hurts. Like, I do not like this weather that's been moving in. I've been feeling it for over a week, saying it's on the way. Banker Lock is solid AF. That's good to know your experience. Again, if you want to pop into the vertical chat where the other folks are I mean, the horizontal. That link is pinned in the chat you're in, homie. But of course, you can chill in that vert. Welcome to the Kripple Crew. Darken just came in. What's the gold handled folder in the background? Do you mean this one, the Mulsec 808S, or do you mean this one, the Katuo Usurper prototype? Ultim or titanium? Which one are you talking about, Darkin? I'm happy to show both, but I need to know which one you mean. Ankylone L-Max for $100. That is a stupid deal. Vosteed had some of the best deals of Black Friday. There were several. You could get the one that almost got me. I posted about it. Was you could get a hedgehog with the milled micarta and S35VN for $83. And that's the top liner lock. I love their top liner lock is probably the best lock of 2025. I know they started it at the end of last year, but Vosteed's top liner lock is probably 2025's best lock. And this is one of my favorites, but of course this one belongs to Mrs. Deadly because it bit her at Blade Show West. I would rather have the micarta anyway. I almost bought one of those for like $83. Oh, it was so hard to hold back because of Christmas. Have you taken it apart yet? Robin Dahlem gifting a membership to Kripple Crew Inc. Thank you, Robin Dahlem. Here's let me see who got it. I got to scroll to see who got it real quick. I'm a little behind on the chat. Let me scroll. Wow, I'm farther behind on the chat than I thought. KO Knives. Welcome to Kripple Crew Inc. Everybody drop your emojis to welcome KO Knives and Robin Dahlem. Here is your flag salute and some 808 acoustics. Thank you for the support. I truly appreciate you, and welcome to the crew. KO Knives. I avoid those locks like the plague. You replace it with a swedge? Yeah. Yes. No, see, I actually want this to go to Paul Might. I've been planning on sending this to him. Let him do a void wash, a peen removal, and let him do whatever he wants with those scales. I tried to give it to Darkwater at Blade Show West. I told him to take it home with him, review it because he had never checked one out, and then do whatever he wanted with it, go wild on it, and I'd pay him for it. He didn't understand me, and he showed it to DEF CON and showed him that he was going to review it. And DEF CON actually said that they actually gave him one. So I wasn't paying attention. He gave this back to me at Blade Show West. And I got back to the hotel room and took everything out of my backpack. And I was like, wait, he was supposed to take this home. But now I'm thinking I might send it to Paul Might and just let him do everything on it. Feel me? Yeah, snipped and void washed. Exactly. Yeah, no, he does such an awesome job. Pete, speaking of Instagram, I know I've got some pictures to catch up on. We'll get there soon. I understand what you're thinking is, Gabe. I get it. The Pinar Snipper Extraordinaire. Absolutely. Check out Paul Might's Instagram. We're going to check that out together in a few minutes because he does some sick work. I'm getting caught up. I'm almost caught up. I believe. Take it easy, Jim Miller. Love you, brother. Um, 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 almost got, no, hide it. Thank you. We've got trouble in the house. Trouble Bunny just finished shoveling. Oh, Pina X Bronco, nice. Since you hypnotize, I just buy the things you tell me. No, I would love to have one of those though. OnlyFans have paid me, offered to pay me. That they do. Love you, brother. Talk to you later, Mud. The folder to the right of the raccoon. Word. Word, word, word. We're on the same page now. Yeah, I want to stitch as well, homie. I get you. But the MSI, I actually really, really, really want to check out a mini MSI. That would be awesome. We could help get it into the lefty EDC pass around if you wanted. Can I ask who your design is with? So good to see you, Trouble Bunny. 66 in the desert, not cold here. It's a tie. Okay, I'm gonna get it. I'm getting there. Switching from vert to the horizontal, put me on the TV. Yay, yay. I like it. I like the idea, KO. I'm here for it. Hedgehog is on point. I accept free knives too. Back to work, Lurk. Love you, brother. Have a good one. It's right at freezing here and we've got hella fog. Sheila, Wyoming Adventures. Good to see you, sis. Member of Kripple Krew Inc. Everybody dropping those salutes for KO Knives, the newest member of Kripple Krew Inc. Couture Mini Griffin is one of your favorite knives other than the TRN Tagalong. We'll get to the TRN Mini Griffin in just a moment. First, Darkin, you asked about this a while ago. This is the Couture Usurper prototype, designed by our homie Sever 7. You can see it better if you pop to the horizontal live. You've been in the vert live, but I'm trying to make sure you can see this pretty well there. We have a beautiful compound ground Tonto, clip point Tonto that hollow gets so slicey. And then we've got a nice long section from our primary to our secondary tip that carries a little more strength out to that tip with that flat grind, but still bulky. Contoured titanium with a full length backspacer, giving you that integral feel in hand without the integral price. Inset liner lock, which I personally prefer to a frame lock. You've got that blade hole or blade cutout for opening. Oh, that was me. There we go. Blade cutout for opening with either the thumb or the reverse flick is money. And there are two things that I noticed right away at Blade Show West, because I actually got to handle this prototype before the designers, Sever 7. And the first thing I noticed was that this front flipper jimping needs to be redone completely. This jimping here needs to be fixed so that this is a functional front flipper. I can get it to front flip sometimes, but he means it to be easier. So this area is being improved so that this front flipper works. And then this blade cutout is going to be a little deeper and a little sharper, just so it grabs your finger a little better. This is, again, just the first prototype. And I am the first person to get to review it. Again, big shout out to my boy Sever 7. I thank you for that, my friend. I thank you for allowing me to get hands-on with your knife before anybody else. When I first saw the design, I worried that it would be uncomfortable for me because knives that get narrow are typically not good for my hands. However, these contoured tie scales actually fill out the hand very well and make it very comfortable. And then you've got this thumb ramp punage area here. Our clip brings the tip down to just above center line. So it's still high enough for some really good piercing, but low enough that I can get to that primary tip if I want to use it instead of the secondary. But I can easily use that secondary tip. Or, with this big chunk up front, I can do push cuts down onto, or press cuts onto a flat surface. Really well designed. To me, I told him this yesterday. When I flick this out, it feels like a next-gen stealth fighter. That's the feel I get from it. Aggressive and ready to attack, yet still classy and dressy enough to go stealth mode and be able to be carried anywhere. But our boy Sever 7, he has two designs dropping anytime. This will be in the next couple of months, as will be a Kubi design. And then his third and fourth designs have been accepted as well. I'm here for it. I'm so happy to see you growing like this, Sever. And Darken, when this is available, I can highly recommend it. Katuo is one of the best. Katuo/Reich is one of the best OEMs on the planet. They have some of the best engineering, and then translating that engineering into metal that I have ever seen. And they are going to nail this knife. And I can highly recommend the Katuo Usurper when it drops. Lots of knife sales going on. That's for show. Found a guy you should check on Insta. What's that milled knife in the back? This one? Cody Broadway? This is the Vankerlock raccoon from Vosteed. Kneel to the Mac, have a killer day. Yeah, this is the raccoon Vankerlock. Nice action on it. Killer ergos. Feels great in hand. Oh, yeah, Colin does some awesome stuff. Oh, really? So USA OEM. Dog is all back up, ready to go. Have a killer day, Gnarly Charlie. That would be sick, KO. What's your brand name? That's a fantastic deal. Caviso penguins are gorgeous. Welcome to the horizontal where the cool kids kick it. The vertical live stream is because Tuesdays we do get a lot of new members of the Kripple crew that find us through the vertical and realize that the Kripple crew is a great home for them in the knife community. So Tuesdays are always vertical, but right now YouTube, with this new Mars thing, sharing links on a vertical is still kind of broken. So I went and ran both so that I can share my screen and people in the horizontal can see it. Yes, the Usurper is going to be money, and Katuo always prices things at a very good value. I will have a review on this prototype this week. And of course, I will be letting everybody know when the knife goes live. But I've been carrying this and I really enjoy carrying it. One sec. Somebody's trying to call me. Let me stop that so it doesn't mess with our stream. There we go. See all the cool kids here? Need your help to convince Kelly White to make some paragraph. The reason she won't do it, brothers, because she knows you'll use it. Ooh, that's a good price. I need to get a Kaviso link. I don't have one. Yeah, you know, a full-length backspacer, it really does provide that integral-like feel. It provides so much extra strength, but it doesn't cost nearly as much as an integral would. Out of all the homies I know that are doing blades, all the rest of them are Chinese OEM'd. Finding a US OEM is insanely difficult. If anybody wants a fixed blade, Kaiser, damn. Here, I'm going to pull that up and I'll drop a link to that real quick. And if you want to get one, using the channel helps. Kaiser Millet, fixed blade. It's the same price, but it helps the channel if you use my link. Wow, $27.98. All right, I'm going to drop that link. Here is that link to the Kaiser Militov fixed blade. If you want to get a Militov fixie for only $28 and help the channel, you can use that link. If you use that link and search the smolt after using my link, it would still help the channel. Of course, completely up to you. But here, I'm also going to pull up the smolt and I'll drop a smolt link. Just in case you want to use my link and help the channel. Let me see. Ooh, they have a smolt for only $34. That's crazy. I'm gonna get that link too. I guess I could share the screen, but I'm gonna drop this link. Kaiser. There's the Kaiser smolt. Hell yeah, we'll take a look at Instagram in just a sec, homie. What are you looking at pricing at? $359, $399? Zenith knives? Yay, very cool, very cool. Yeah, oh no, it's expensive, and finding one that can actually deliver on time in the US is not easy. The Vanguard Breaker, the USA around $450. Okay, no, that makes sense. The Vanguard Breaker from the US version, Big Homie Knife Dope will be doing a video soon. He waited 20 months and so many delays on that pre-order. He finally got his Vanguard breaker, the USA made one that cost almost $600. And it's shit. The edge is horrible. It's the Chinese OEM Vanguard breaker is a better knife. Because of the delays, because it took almost 2 years, they did include a Chinese Vanguard breaker with his knife, and it's better than his USA Vanguard breaker that he waited for 2 years for. Let's say he's not thrilled with that purchase. Keep an eye on his channel for that video. You're going to want to see that. I don't know who eventually did the Vanguard breaker. Oh, yeah, yes, I do. Griffworks. Griffworks is the one that eventually did it. And at least on a sample size of 1, did not do it well. Knife Dope knows his knives, and he showed us a video. He's not happy with that knife. He wanted that knife so bad. Waited 2 years. The Chinese one, that Vanguard breaker, supposed to be a great knife. Great knife. Again, he's already had one before, but they threw one in with his USA because of all the problems, and it's a better knife. Did you pull the trigger on the 808, Mick? You know you want to. Good chunk of guys. No, I've only heard good things about Millet so far. You know, I know that FAO Schwartz. What is it? TJ Schwartz. Oh man, the one that does the overland. I know he had a great experience with Millet. So, I mean, I can't recommend any American OEM to anybody because I don't know enough people with experience. But Millet's the one that I've heard the best things about. I'll put it that way. I want to share something for a moment, folks. TJ's from your home city too? Hell yeah. Let's share this screen for a moment, then we're going to take a look. Yeah, that's the one with the trippy blade hole. Finger hole. I just sent a box of his protos back to him. Folks, I want to show that you can get your gear at the Kripple Krew Gear Corner, and the Black Friday / Cyber Monday prices are still live until the end of this live stream. You can see what the prices on every item will be once they go up. I love the way that logo looks on the charcoal. I know Robo Stevo has a forest green hoodie on the way. You get your disabled but deadly caps. Again, you can see what the price will be right now. Just so you know, folks, I'm not trying to make a bunch of money. Everything is priced specifically to where it will cover free shipping. That way, if you trigger free shipping, I'm not losing money. After this live stream, things will go up to the usual prices, which will be just a couple of dollar increase. The largest increase is the hoodies going up $5. That'll be the biggest increase. Most things are going up only $2 to $3. But the hoodie will be the largest increase. But like, you can get your merked out. I love that one, merked out. Or I think the skull looks sick on the gray on gray. Mick Ranger has this hat sitting in his mailbox. A merked out Kripple Krew, the very first hat ever ordered, is sitting in Mick Ranger's mailbox right now, and he can't get to it. Oh, you get your t-shirts, you get your Kripple Krew or your disabled but deadly. The shirts and the hoodies have the skull on the sleeve. Again, I'm a big, oh no, that's Heather. I want charcoal. Oh, is this one not available? Why is this one not available in charcoal? I'd rather have this available in charcoal than blue. I might have to go in here and change that. It should be available in charcoal like the other one. Because let's go boom. Charcoal and logo. That looks so good. To me. I hope you guys think so too. There will be more merchandise available, more gear. I don't like calling it merch. More gear available in the future. But this is our initial launch wave of items. And also, if anybody has a design that they think would make a sick hat or t-shirt, feel free to share. If we use it, you'll get one. I think we might have a competition soon, actually, where you guys get to submit designs and then choose who wins. We got a little snow here, a little bit again last night. We got some Sunday, and then some last night overnight. It's pretty much gone on the roads, a little bit on the grass. We didn't get a lot yet, but like we have this really heavy, cold fog that is sitting in right now. The merked out skull cap, yay, yay, yay. I like the charcoal. Oh, dude, man, you did so much. I'm not complaining. I wasn't blaming you at all. I was just saying that I should go in there and allow charcoal on that. Again, I can't thank you enough for your help setting this up, Blue. Todd friggin' Carr, what to do? Have a great night, day, KO. Welcome again to Kripple Krew Inc. And I'm excited to hear more about your design, homie. Brother, I don't really remember. I think I had, oh wait, there's Crusaders. I had a couple of Crusaders, I had a Plague. I don't remember what else. They were his earliest prototypes, like his earliest ideas, pretty much. And I told him that they weren't really anything I could review. I told him what I could see for improvements on them, But like he's already done multiple editions since the ones that were in the boxes. I got like his first and second attempts at it, and they weren't anything I wanted to make a video on because I didn't want to dog his attempts, especially since he's already made a lot of improvements on them. So I sent those back to him without creating a video. Got a light dusting. Back from taking the pups out. Ooh, that would suck. That would suck, Todd. 51 in AZ and it's beautiful. Yeah, my son's in AZ. It's definitely a lot warmer there than here. If y'all haven't said it yet, what's in the pockets? Oh yeah, I've got a couple of Instagram pics we need to take a look at. Oh, we got one from KO Knives. His Chris Reeves and a Tactile Bear. Got a Sabenza with a full-length backspacer and a Tactile Bear. All right, I think I'm caught up. Got enough snow in here in PA to make a mess. Squatch, you are in the Vert Live. I don't know if I already said this. A lot of folks are kicking it in the horizontal live. That link is pinned in the description of the vertical live. You can, of course, stay there and chill if you want. But most folks are in the horizontal. So check this out. This is that GFG knife that Sever 7 sent in so I could check it out and do a review on it. Trippy ass knife, right? We already have, besides, I mean, you got this Troil, but then you have a triple grind. But check this out. The knife actually gets fatter. The blade stock gets fatter at the tip than back here at the pivot. Instead of getting narrower like most knives, the blade stock on this gets fatter as it goes out towards the tip. I don't think I have reviewed any other knife yet like this. Any folder that had a wider stock out here than back here at the pivot. Hey, no worries, Squatch. No worries. I was just letting you know. I'm just glad you're here and kicking it, my friend. I saw you sent the video in the group chat. I will check that and see if I can share it. Carrying the Vosteed Acorn today. The finger flayer. Man, when you get yourself with a Vosteed, you get yourself. They come sharp. The whack. Yeah, that's such a trippy blade to me. They did a killer job on this. Like, it's not something that you're buying to carry and use as a practical knife. But if you're into art knives, it really is pretty wicked. Cool to check out for sure. Blue Gone Charcoal in. Man, I appreciate you so much. I know I repeat myself, homie, but damn. Thank you for your help. Here we go, folks. Look how good this looks. Yeah, it is a gorgeous knife, Sheila, and it's one that I never would have, I never would have the chance to check out if not for Sever. He collects a lot of expensive Chinese, like mid-tech knives, and he wanted to send it in so I could check it out. Oh, that looks so good on the charcoal. Ah, the skull. It's like a ghost skull on the sleeve. And then that just pops on charcoal. I love it. I already have a piece of Penguin and Elmax, so tempted to grab another one. Dude, that is 100% true. $100% true. He does so much for this community. No, seriously. If you measure the blade stock back here and out here, it is wider out here. I know we have a swedge from here to here, but it's wider right here than right here by a little bit. I need to get a set of calipers instead of, judging everything with my calipers or my micrometers, as DCA would say. I really need a set of calipers. Odie, what's up? The knife with the Ultim is one of the best buys of 2025. Hands down. This is the Molsec 808S, or the Sustain variant. The 808S, you can get it with this beautiful Ultim or G10, and it is so well milled. Every surface is milled for great texture and grip. You've got S35VN running on internal stop pins in a racetrack. Amazing action, and one of the easiest front flippers you'll ever find. Plus titanium pocket clip and titanium backspacer for $90 after code DBD. Molsec just dropped the 808 series, and all three variants are killer value after code DBD. And this 808S with the Ultim is phenomenal. This brings me up to right about 24 Ultim knives now. I think this is number 23. I think this is 23. I have to count my Ultim again, but I think this is number 23. And this is some fantastic factory Ultim. And then S35VN plus titanium for $90. Stupid. Yeah, it's $99, but if you use code DBD, it's $90. Fred the Lug, member Kripple Krew Wink, checking in from Japan. How is the trip going, my friend? Hope you're having a killer day. I showed earlier that one of the knives in the pockets today is this Wee Tyro that I just can't get enough of. Fred the Lug did the awesome anno job on this. You got a lot of teal, but you got hidden perps that pop out, a little bit of gold that shines through in the corners. Just sick job. Looks great. Hope your family is having a fantastic trip. So far, so good. Hell yes. What day is the custom knife day, homie? For the gear, for the Kripple Krew gear, no. If you right now, those prices, they're just live for everybody. And if you order more than $50, it automatically puts in the promo code for free shipping. Again, after this live stream, I do have to raise those prices to the prices that you see on the website, and the free shipping level is going to go up to $100. Not because I'm trying to be a jerk, just because I'm trying to make it slightly profitable. And but until the end of this live stream, you can take advantage of those prices and free shipping at $50 or over. I'm just a dude playing a dude, pretending to be another dude. Take some of those Ultim Mafia if you have too many. Yeah, you know me. I love me some Ultim. That's awesome, Sheila. That would be very cool. Friday. That would be awesome. During his Japan trip, hopefully on one of the days, sounds like Friday, Fred and his son are planning on meeting with a Japanese custom knife maker and getting a couple of custom knives while they're there, making a couple of knives. That would be so cool. But yeah, where'd he go? Odie, this 808 from Molsect. They did a great job with it. And let me grab another piece of paper. Like all of their blades, this came stupid sharp. I can make confetti if I want. I can do little confettis, or I can. It great edge on that S35VN. I said earlier in the stream that I thought I had my top 5 best budget knives of 2025 set, and I was about to do a video. Now it's a top 6 because this has crashed the competition. It is that good. And coming in at $90, it's providing tremendous value. Kurt White, what's up? Yeah, the neon green looks great. The only Ultim you have is a Vision FG. Yeah, I think you will really like this. One thing, and I know I'm repeating something I said early in the stream, but Odie wasn't here. Molsec specifically sent me their first. They've done Ultim on the Orbit version 2, and now on the 808. And they sent me the Ultim and told me to be critical of it because they know I have so much Ultim. And I know my Ultim. They nailed this. This is phenomenal. UTE Until the Edge did a great job on the design. Well worth it. I highly recommend the Ultim, but the neon green does look wicked cool too. But absolutely, for $90 after code DBD, this is a steal. Yeah, wild for $90. Ordered a coffee mug. I appreciate you, Sheila. I really do. Thank you for the support. It means more to me than you guys know that you want to support the channel and that you love this family enough to buy the Kripple Krew gear. Mark, what's going on? Welcome. Yeah, hell of a deal. Yeah, because I'm sure the G10 is going to be just as dope because it's the same milling on the G10. And the neon green looks really wild with it. But as far as Ultim goes, this is some of the best factory Ultim that you're going to find. That would be awesome. That would become probably a permanent part of the cripple carry. I do not make custom knives, Mark. I love knives. I'm a knife lover who likes to share my love of knives with the Kripple crew. I I review knives and give my opinion, and you can decide whether you agree or I'm full of shit. But I am trying to get into custom knives, as far as there are so many makers out there whose knives I want. My most carried and used knife is the Aries EDC Spike. Lagatha here is on my belt at all times. I don't make custom knives, though my first production edition of a knife will be dropping in a couple of months. Roger that, Fred. I hope you and the family have a fantastic rest of your trip and an awesome and safe flight home. Thank you for popping in, brother. I haven't watched it in a while, Mark. I think it's an awesome show. My daughter and I used to watch it together quite a bit. Especially when she was younger. Like, she got to where she could spot when somebody's forge weld wasn't going to stick ahead of time, and she could, she'd be calling people out on their mistakes before the judges did. But I haven't watched it as much with her gone. I don't watch a lot of TV. I watch a lot of YouTube during the day. If I'm not creating content, I'm watching something on YouTube, either supporting another fellow knife reviewer or watching something from another genre and seeing how they present, and if I can pick anything up and get better in how I present. So I spend most of my viewing time on YouTube. Yet the Spike it is and forever will be my favorite Aries design. This was by far my number one grail for a while. And I love the micro. I think that is such a sexy design. I mean, all of his designs look good, but the micro is another one I have to have. I have to get a Bloomcliff. I love his designs, but the Spike will always be my favorite. Will always be my favorite. This was the first custom knife I chased. It wasn't my first custom knife I ever got, because I won one before I got this. I won one that's costs about twice as much as Lagatha, and it's gorgeous. You guys saw it many, many times. But I carried Lagatha way more than that more expensive Under the Bridge Pixie. This one's an AEBL, that one's in Krew wear, and I still carried Lagatha more. That knife is so beautiful that I traded it away because it wasn't getting pocket time. Lagatha just beats all. You know what? We're going to do something. Since it is December, we in the run up to Christmas, let's give away some memberships. We'll send 5 free memberships. Who's going to get them? Who's going to get them? We've got K Mason, Michael N., Brian Kerr, Jason Cox, and Squat Shot. That's a good roll. That's a damn good roll. Welcome to Kripple Krew, new members. Welcome to the crew. Paul Mills, member Kripple Krew Inc., checking in on that vert side. Good to see you, my brother. If you just lurking, you're in the right spot. If you want to chat with the Kripple Krew, the horizontal live link is pinned in the description of the vertical that you're in, Paul. 1931 Leatherworks. Terry, what's up, my brother? Member of Kripple Krew Inc. And one of the two purveyors at EDC.com. Also the designer of the concept Orlock. My brother, what it do? Sheila dropping them badass emojis, welcoming our 5 new members to Kripple Krew Inc. Josh says, get over here. He's trying to get you over to that horizontal side. Yay. Everybody's saying what's up to Terry. Yeah. We got Paul on the bright side now. Hell yeah. Steve L dropping them badass emojis, welcoming our new members. You know what else we're gonna do? Because it's Christmas month, it's December. Let's do a surprise. We are going to Let me grab something. And where is it? I know I got one more. Where I put it? I have one more. There it is. All right. Okay. Since it's December, we in the run up to Christmas. A brand new car. Of course you can subscribe to my channel. Welcome to the Kripple Krew. You can even join them as a member if you would like. We are going to give away an Issuing Stitches. We're going to do a surprise giveaway. Unannounced, so it's only available to the people on the stream right now. I will count submissions from both streams, though it's easier if everybody's in the horizontal, but I will count submissions for both streams. I'm going to show you what you're going to be able to win. An Issuing Stitches Topo Dinosaur Hank. Some Kripple Krew stickers, including one of the original 50 glow-in-the-dark Kripple Krew stickers. And from Blade Show West, my last Flytanium keychain bit driver. These bit drivers are magnetic and hold the bits very, very well, any 1/4-inch bit. The nice thing about the small size, especially if you have a knife with dual pivots, this allows you to hold one of the pivots in place while you unscrew the other side. Very similar to like the finger bit from Vero in its usefulness in that way. But we have one left still in the package. So I appreciate you, Mick. My mods are the best. So we'll do a brand new Flytanium bit driver I'll include some other stickers from other channels, but we'll do some Kripple Krew stickers, including a glow in the dark, and issuing stitches, Hank, and your choice of the winner's choice of penguin color. Just a little swag pack to say thank you guys for your support. I just wanted to get back, say thank you. So we'll do a surprise number game. The rules. And if one of my mods would post a number game rules, I don't care about 18 or older. There is no knife in this giveaway. But US shipping address or proxy. Or I guess it's open international, but you got to pay for the shipping. So open international if you pay for the sticker. Yeah, there you go. It glows so freaking bright. So bright. You can read the red pops out even in the dark because it's such a bright glow. It did. I was surprised. So this is open to really anybody. But if you're international, you have to pay shipping. It's going to be one guess only. I will give a number range, and then after I give the number range, Sheila will give us some green lights. When you see the green lights, you can drop your guess. In either chat, drop your guess. One guess only. Closest without going over wins. If we have any ties, we will go to a second round tiebreaker. So let me write down a number. Here we go. All right. Thank you for dropping those rules, my mods. I appreciate y'all. When Sheila drops the green lights, your number range is 100 to 250. 100 to 250 when you see the green lights. And we will see who wins a swag pack. Whenever you ready, Sheila. Thank you so much. There we go, folks. Range 100 to 250. Let's go. Boom. Clack, clack, boom. I really do like the anno job that Fred did on this. It looks so good, especially with all the black hardware. This is the red light district. True that. True that. Range 100 to 250. 100 to 250. We are looking for the closest without going over. Giving away a swag pack with some items that you might find useful. Just my way to say thank you to the Kripple Krew. Oh, by the way, your swag pack will also include a disabled but deadly mini parking tag made by our homeboy Bluminati Ninja. So you will also get a disabled but deadly parking tag, one of our GIMP tags. I forgot to mention that. Wyoming's like, oh yeah. She was so concentrated on getting the range typed and dropping the green lights for me that she forgot the range. We'll blame me. This one's kind of a gimp. He likes to lay down. Yeah, this one likes to fall. Need that for your wheelchair. Hell yes. Hell yes. Number range 100 to 200, folks, or 100 to 250. I should say, get your one guess in. We will let this run for about another minute. And then when you see red lights from my mods in another minute, it is over. Yeah, blue killed it with the little hang tags. My original logo came from my parking, my handicap tag that I hang. I wanted to put a skull and a knife on that design. And that was how the original design came about. I asked Blue if he'd make me one, and this was the first one he made me a while back that I hang in my office. That's when I started the channel, was June of 24. And this one hangs in my office. Gotta love our brother Blue. All right, almost out of time, folks. Almost out of time. All right. There we go. There we go. We've got red lights. Our number was 122 for 12-2. 122. I saw two Bosbees and Steve L both at 111. I'm scrolling up if mods want to double check my work. Scrolling up, seeing if anybody's closer than 111. 117 for Tristan. Ooh, I believe our brother Tristan may be the winner at 117. That would be dope, brother. Yeah, I believe Tristan is our winner at 117. Y'all agree, mods? I'm not seeing anybody closer. Congratulations, Tristan. What color penguin are you gonna want, homie? Hey, now I think you'll be able to drop one of these in somebody's stocking, because I think I've already sent you one of these. DBD, you blind, bro. Hey, I think you're behind, Josh. Josh, you're a little behind. We figured that out, homie. You need to refresh your stream. Yeah, we figured that out a while ago. Okay, I thought I sent you one. Oh, pardon me. Congratulations, brother. Man, pardon me for that. Choked on my water. When I send you back your Cold Steel Engage and your RCK9, I will put this in the box, brother. Congrats. That did you say what color you wanted? Black one. Okay, gotcha. I'll send you a black one. It's not an F fight. There was only one person at 117. But yeah, swag pack. Going to our brother Tristan with the Dino Topo Hank from Issuing Stitches. I want to give another thank you to Issuing Stitches. They sent several. I mean, he sent in 15 Hanks. And we've now given away a dozen of them. Thank you so much, Issuing Stitches, for the support. That's awesome, Bobby. If you're not following Bobby on Instagram, Issuing Stitches, you really should be. And you can check out his Etsy store for some dope hanks. Appreciate you, Bobby. Yeah, it is a really cool hank. And I like the size. I have a couple of small hanks like this that I really like this size because it's easy. It takes up zero pocket room, really. You can fit it into a pouch really easily. I mean, they fold up rather small if you need them to. But I like this size of hank quite a bit. We check the Instagram, make sure I'm caught up on people's pictures. Oh, I wanted to check out Baz's video. His 80/20 on washers. Let's look at this. This is such a gorgeous 80/20. That big, beefy boy. Titanium scales. Ooh. On washers. Look at that action. Oh, looks good. Breaking in. Those should break in really nicely, brother. It'll have a Lynch Northwest deep carry titanium clip very soon. Man, I need me an 80/20 so badly. That is my number one production grail, is an 80/20. And that one looks so good, homie. Yo, check out the new Bluminati caps. We are actually going to take a look at those right quick. We're going to share this screen. Picked up another 80/20.5. Yeah, their 40% sale is up to 40% sale is crazy. I would love to pick up another 80/20.5, but we're flying to Arizona in less than 3 weeks. And I've got an expensive Christmas trip coming up. I'm really trying to be good and not buy anything. But these Black Friday sales have been really tough on me. I haven't done very many Black Friday posts. Or I didn't do very many Black Friday posts this year. I talked about Fair Monster and Wixco. I did post about TRMs. And I posted a couple of Prime deals. But I know people were getting overloaded with Black Friday. And I didn't want to contribute to it this year. So I didn't do a whole bunch of Black Friday shilling. You know, I probably should have, because it's like the best time of the year for a content creator to try to, make money on links. But I just didn't feel like really pushing Black Friday. Plus, I was more interested in getting the Kripple Krew gear corner going. Hard use knife on washers, yes. Tiny Tina, hello. That was your Christmas present to yourself, yes. 80/20 XL. Man, the one that I'm drooling over the most right now is the 80/20S Sax. I want that Sax so bad. I'm horny for warnies, and that's so close. Couldn't resist the sale. Yeah, I want to get just a kind of a bone stock fat pivot, whatever I can find with a fat pivot, so that I can have him do a Warncliffe reblade on it. I want to do a true straight edge sharp warnie reblade on an 80-20.5 and then do some OG scales or something like that. But I would love to turn this one in particular into a warning if I find somebody that does reblades for small pivots. This is the one that I would love to turn into a warning. Because this is my OS 10A. My other two are 3V, so I don't want to reblade 3V. But OS 10A, I'd be happy to do a reblade on this one. Palmer Connolly, been a minute. What's up? Good to see you. I know. And that one, I'm going to pull that up. Dimco. Yeah, type in Dimco and it wants to go for me straight to that sax. We're going to share the screen. Just went up and picked up a new fishing rod. Hell yeah. I want this so bad. With the hole and the stud. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it. Did I say I want it? Because I want it. I have a shark foot armature too. With a plain edge. I want one of these really bad. I really want a razor shark. I want one of these to replace my other utility cutter. This is what I would, take on a plane if I'm traveling light and only carry on. Take this, toss the blade, land somewhere, buy a blade, a pack of razor blades, and you've got a shark lock on you. I also have to get a nano shark. I only have one shark cub in Ultim. I would really like to check out one of these FRN ones, especially this slicer shark, because I want to check their contoured FRN. I've heard it's really comfortable. Austin A. That's actually a good price for Austin A. Under $100 to get into a Demco. All day. Here we go. Fat pivots for $150. Oh man. I want a 20. Oh, that's a great price. Oh, that's the G10s though. I wouldn't mind that one though. How much are the stealth mode? Ooh, Nano Shark. Nano Shark Stealth. Oh, I love this in the gray. And Sharkfoot. The clip points do look good, but great Sharkfoot. I love that knife. This is sexy. Way overpriced, but sexy. But this is a stupid price. $150 for a fat pivot S35VN or 3V? $150 for 3V. Clip point or shark foot. $150. See, I wouldn't buy that because then I wouldn't want to reblade it. I would go with S35VN because then I would have no problem reblading it. But either one doesn't matter. Get one of these and get a Warncliffe reblade. Oh, I would be so happy. Those are stupid prices. You know what? While we're sharing, so this 808 series is something else. So you can get the attack in DLC and dark matter fat carbon for $153. S90V DLC, $153 after code DBD. You can get the Decay, which is the one I really want. I want the DLC Decay, and it's the same price as the Stonewash. Here's the DLC Decay. S90V, beautiful sheep's foot blade. Titanium. And you can get it for $135 after code DBD. $135 for S90V DLC and titanium. And I'm telling you, this is a well-made knife. And then, of course, we have the sustain phase, which is the one that I have. There's the black G10 with PVD, which looks good. Blacked out. But I think that this neon green looks really cool. You've got the milled G10. You still have the titanium back spacer and pocket clip. You've got the orange with gray PVD. Or is that a black wash? It's a dark stone wash. Okay, a dark stone wash. Or then the one that I highly recommend. $90. S35VN titanium pocket clip and back spacer for $90. Stupid deal. I also really want to check out the new mantle. Any of the mantles. I do like them with the inlays, but even this plain milled tie looks phenomenal. This is definitely a little bit bigger than the 808, but still, oh man, that looks so good. S35VN. It's a good looking knife. Okay. Just wanted to share that. I'm going to do some beanies. That's the next thing I want to do because it's winter time. The next thing I want to do is beanies. I just need to talk to Blue on how I do it, because I tried designing it myself and I was having some hiccups. Want the 80 20.5 slicer and a 20? Yes. Yeah, 20 CV is just a couple bucks more. Oh, yeah, it was $159 for the carbon fiber. Still, stupid deal. Yeah, 3V is cheaper than 20 CV is crazy. My other two, including my favorite 80 20.5, are 3V. I have the 3V Tonto, which is my only large pivot. And I definitely would never reblade this one because it's the Tonto. But then my other one, 3V DLC Sharkfoot. Yeah, I love the 3Vs. And I think being able to pick up 3V Sharkfoot or Clip Point for $150 is a stupid deal. And then so many companies make awesome accessories for them to make them your own. Oh, that one looks so good, but so does that one. They're all just, every one of them, different. Except for the clips. The clips are all the same. Uriah Lost, what's going on? Good to see you. Hope you're having a killer week so far. Oh, You can get a 3V and an S35V in for 250 total. That is stupid. That is stupid. Yeah, that's getting both of those for less than an AUS-10 or a D2 at a regular price. That's right. That is nuts. And they're both fat pivot, which is a little smoother than the small pivot. It is noticeable. It's not a big deal. Like, I love the small pivot. I don't have any problem with it. But you can feel a difference in the large pivots. That's crazy. You could grab a 3V slicer and then and then say an S35V in Sharkfoot for 250. I think I'd go 3V on the Sharkfoot because the Sharkfoot is built for strength. It's a little thicker behind the edge. And S35V in on the slicer. I think that's the way I would do it if I was doing it right now. Lightweight baggy beanies. Yeah, we can. Yeah, so many deals. I know. Joker, what? You're out. You're out. You can fuck right off. We don't tolerate that stuff here. I'm sure one of my mods was already on it. I'm sure we got triple voted, but yeah, we don't play like that. Wyoming, thank you, Sheila, for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope your appointment goes well. We will talk to you soon, sis. It was stupid racist stuff. I got rid of it quick. The name was Joker Waffen 88, if that tells you anything. The Waffen 88 should definitely tell you what kind of person it was. But it was something that didn't need to be here, so they gone. Yeah, we don't play them stupid games. Everybody's welcome in the Kripple crew as long as you like knives and you're not a dick. Like, that's the rules. Have fun. Don't be a dick. It's not hard. So, something that I thought was pretty cool yesterday, it made me personally feel real good. Vukashan reached out to me yesterday and asked if I was interested in reviewing his a prototype for his next production collab. Asked if he could add me to the group to review his knife. And I thought that was really cool that he reached out and asked me if I would review his stuff. You know, it's one thing when a company asks, but when a designer that I respect reaches out and asks if I would be willing to review their stuff, that's really cool. Ooh, that's a steal. M4 Shaman for 215. You know that's grails for me. Man, 2 grails from me. Stop it. Stop it. They're even in steals I would want. People trying to sell stuff on the binge to cover all their upcoming sizzles after Black Friday sales. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. And another one that'll actually be here in a couple of days. Dead Man Design asked me to review their elixir and asked if I could be part of the pass around of their elixir knife. And the Dead Man Co. elixir is on its way to me right now. I'm very appreciative of the designers that consider me to review their stuff. It definitely helps motivate to keep doing what I'm doing and keep trying to improve. My goal for 2026 is better production value on my videos. I want to learn to insert B-roll, either video or shots during the reviews. And I also want to get a second camera so that I can record at a couple of angles and go between those in reviews. So my goals for this channel for 2026, I hope we can hit 3,000 by the end of this year. That would be really cool to me. We're at 2,700 and change. Hitting 3,000 by the end of 25 would be sick. But my goals for next year have nothing to do with numbers and everything to do with trying to improve this channel for you guys. Goal for 2026 is to save and get a Wilson Combat Umnus on. Oof. Oof. I use iMovie to edit my stuff. See, I'm on Android everything. I use Android stuff. Right now I'm using CapCut. And I think I can add B-roll and stuff. I'm pretty sure I can with it. I just need to spend time and figure out how. I'm sure it'd be easier if I transferred the videos to my computer to edit, but I do the recording, editing, and uploading all straight from the phone. And I'm on a Galaxy S22 Ultra, so I'm rocking all Google apps. You must be rocking iPhone and such. Yeah, like I'm sure I could do more with it on the computer, but I know how to get it. I know how to get the video recorded, edited into my style at least, and uploaded from my phone. But I want to improve production value on those uploads for 2026. Baltimore, what's up? Good to see you. You were currently in the vertical chat, so you won't be able to see most of the folks. If you want to pop to the horizontal and say hi, the link is pinned in the description of the live that you are in, homie. You can, of course, if you're just lurking, chill over there. But most of the Kripple crew is in the horizontal stream. Phil, what's going on? Also checking in that vert stream. Hope you're having a killer day. Oh, and of course, another goal for me for 2026. So we already know that the DBD edition of the Glideman CP is still on track for SHOT Show. Feeding my mama, but still lurking. Hell yeah. So, still on track for SHOT Show for the DBD edition of the Glideman CP. 2026 goals is a premium version of the Glideman, a DBD premium Glideman as well. And hopefully my first DBD edition with pickled steel will be out before summer. And then I have a couple other designs that I would like to see if I can get made. Those are other goals. Ooh, $1,800 Black Friday. Nice. Oh yes. Oh yes. Just like my favorite. Like my favorite knife in my collection depends on the day. I have a whole bunch of them that are, of course, my tops that I love. But sometimes this one is my overall favorite in my collection. Sometimes it's one of my others. But yeah, my wish list is always evolving, as is the Grail list, because once you get a Grail, it's time to look for another Grail. Take it easy, Paul. Have a killer rest of your day, my friend. Oh, this one is so perfect now. So perfect now. Melmac Monster. What's going on? What is it? Knives for Gents. And what's the other? Knife and Tool. I think it's called Knife and Tool as a website that does a lot of stuff in Europe, a lot of European deliveries. Was $1,500 for the large and cozy. Expensive EDC things, not a Grail unless you can do something with it and attach feelings and memories. Yay, yay. The new K2O, yes, agreed. This is our homeboy Sever Sevens K2O Usurper prototype. This is the first version of the prototype. The production version of this knife is going to be very similar, with a little bit sharper ledge to make it easier to grab that blade cutout, and the jimping fixed to make this front flipper functional. I can flip it, but it's not easy. But other than that, I am loving Sever's design. The integral feel with the full-length back spacer, contoured titanium. This will be out in the next couple of months from K2O, and I highly, highly recommend picking one up. Got into watches. Oh yeah, that's very expensive. A few Spydercos on the way. Nice, nice. Yeah, Sever really, really killed this design. And K2O, you already know, has some of the best engineers on the planet. So this is done so well. And the production version is going to be just even better. Whoop. Wow. I love this thing. I'm guessing, being K2O, it's probably going to be somewhere between like $199 and $269, in that range, I'm a guess, depending on where you pick it up when they come out. And this is absolutely worth every bit of $300. And it'll be less than that. That blade is just done so well. So screaming thin, sharp back here. and then a much longer front section from the primary to secondary tip than we normally see on Tontos, giving you a lot more to use for a press cut. Yes. Yeah, these are going to look so good. Are going to be good. The DLC does look so good. I got to see it at Blade Show West. And they had the 3 prototypes there. The DLC is my favorite version, but I think they all look so good. Sever just sent me the first one they sent to him. So he's still waiting on the DLC proto and the other one. They should be to him any day. But as soon as he got this one in, he sent it to me so we could share it on the channel. And man, I couldn't be more appreciative of him. Derek is going to be doing some big freaking things. If you're not following him on YouTube, you should be. Mechanical watches are cooler. Yay. Aragon watches. 140 mechanical. That's actually a pretty good deal for a mechanical. Yes, Severed. Nailed it. It's comfortable, it's sleek, it's stylish, while still being mean. Like I said, it's a stealth fighter. It's a stealth fighter jet of a knife. And he's got some other wicked designs on the way. I don't know if he would ever consider selling this prototype or any of the prototypes, but I know if he does, I will be the first one on it. But when these production knives drop, you know I'm getting one. Man, our community has so many good knives coming out and coming up. There is a lot of community members that will have their first designs this year. And I think that's wicked cool. Yeah. All right, folks. We're going on 3 hours now. And my throat is just about done. I want to congratulate Tristan for winning the giveaway today. I want to thank everybody that hung out and spent some of your Tactical Tuesday with me. I want to thank everybody who watches this on the replays. I appreciate you guys too. You know it all helps the channel. Don't forget to check out the middle knife. I'll tell you this before we shut down. This is the Molset 808S for sustain. And this is one of 2025's best budget buys, period. You have some of the best production factory Ultim you're going to find, milled on every surface. You have S35VN that is done so well. One of the best front flippers you're going to find. Titanium pocket clip and titanium backspacer for $90 after code DBD. Molsect 808S, $90 after code DBD for S35VN, Ultim, and titanium. For all T8 hardware, internal stop pins, you can see the milled racetrack in the Ultim. Perfect action. Perfect action. $90. Molsec.com. It's their brand new 808S. Use code DBD. $90. This will be in my top 6 best budget knives of 2025 video that's coming out soon. And I could win. All right, folks. One more time. Thank you for hanging out. You know I love the Kripple Crew. Man, Blue, you are too much, my brother. You really are. I will jump on there. I love you, brother. I love the Kripple Crew. You guys make this so much fun for me. And I appreciate every one of you and all of your support in whatever form it comes in. Love to the Kripple Crew. See y'all on Thursday for TNT Thursday Night Talks with my brother War Room. Until then, Kripple Crew, stay safe, stay frosty, but most importantly, folks, stay deadly.